All right, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday.
Good morning. We have company here that's not saying good morning, but she's here.
Yep.
My mom is here.
Yep, that's Mom's here. Today, it is not a parallel, just a single. It is Peter finds the coin in the fish's mouth. Matthew chapter 17, starting at verse 24. On their arrival in Capernaum, the collectors of the temple tax came to Peter and asked him, "Doesn't your teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes, he does," Peter replied. Then he went into the house. But before he had a chance to speak, Jesus asked him, "What do you think, Peter? Do kings tax their own people, or do the people they have conquered?" "They tax the people they have conquered," Peter replied. "Well then," Jesus said, "the citizens are free. However, we don't want to offend them, so go down to the lake and throw in a line. Open the mouth of the first fish you catch, and you will find a large silver coin. Take it and pay the tax for both of us." Now the commentary. All Jewish males had to pay a temple tax to support temple upkeep. Exodus 30, chapter 30, verses 11 through 16. Tax collectors set up booths to collect these taxes. Only Matthew records this incident, perhaps because he had been a tax collector himself. Peter answered a question without really knowing the answer, putting Jesus and the disciples in an awkward position. Jesus used this situation, however, to emphasize his kingly role. Just as kings pay no taxes and collect none from their family, Jesus, the king, owed no taxes. But Jesus supplied the tax payment for both himself and Peter rather than offend those who didn't understand his kingship. Although Jesus supplied the tax money, Peter had to go and get it. Ultimately, all we have comes to us from God's supply, but he may want us to be active in the process. As God's people, we are foreigners on earth because our loyalty is always to our real king, Jesus. Still, we have to cooperate with the authorities and be responsible citizens. An ambassador to another country keeps the local laws in order to represent well the one who sent him. We are Christ's ambassadors. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 20. Are you being a good foreign ambassador for him to this world? First of all, that is an amazing miracle.
Yes.
I mean, just, hey, catch a fish and it's going to be right there. Yeah. Fish, what does a fish have anything to do with?
Yeah.
But, it's, again, he is the creator of everything and everyone and everything in this universe. So, of course, he can do it. It's not a big deal. But in our minds, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. And then, yes, we are not of this. We are in this world, but not of this world. And we should strive every day to represent our King to this world. Mm-hmm. Difficult as it is, because we are so immersed in this world that it's hard for us not to, join into all the stupidity and nonsense that goes on in this world. But again, we are to look to him for our guidance and try to do better every day.
I like the fact that it made point to say that he was doing it for himself, even though he didn't owe it.
Yeah.
He was doing it to not mislead those who didn't understand.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a good point, too. We need to be aware of our actions so that we don't become stumbling blocks and mislead people or confuse people that might be new in Christ or not believe, and then they see us doing it knowing that we're following Christ or trying our best to follow Christ as Christians.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful of how we act and speak and things like that, not to confuse and mislead others.
Right. Okay. Hope everybody has a glorious day, and we'll talk to you later.